Welcome back, everyone. New year, new renovation. Designers Onile and Brenda Danso have tips on what you need to know before you even start the process. And the best part, they are helping our very own T renovate her brand new space. T, we are so excited for you. Tell us about your new space and what you're hoping to change with your renovation.
I am so excited, Tracy. I've been a renter for my whole adult life, so this is the first space that I have owned. So I'm super excited to be collaborating with the lovely Nikki and Brenda. Yes, so excited, Tracy. There's so many things that I have on my list of things that I want to do, and the first one is my couch. I'm a homebody, you know I'm a homebody, so the couch is a big deal to me. So I want to make sure it's comfy and it's cozy. And I have an immediate family of about like 4 or 5 of us who will be over here a lot. So I want to make sure that I have enough seating for everybody. Next thing is the TV. That's a big deal again. I like to be at home watching TV. And another thing on my list, Tracy, is I've never had before is a fireplace. I want to have like an electric fireplace that I just feel it will bring warmth and coziness to the space, which really makes me excited. And we don't have a lot of space here. I don't have a lot of space, so I would like a pantry. And also my dining room space. I want to make sure that it's nice and intimate and cozy. Again, I'm going to be living here alone, so most of the time it's going to be me sitting at that dining room table by myself, so I don't need something really huge, just something intimate and something that can seat about 4 or 5 of us with my family. And last, pops of color, Tracy. I want my furniture to be pretty neutral, but I want the pops of color to come from the accents. That's what I'm looking forward to, and I hope these two can help me.
I think they can. That is a very reasonable list. The only thing is I would update the sofa space to 6 because I will be sitting there too. Nikki and Brenda do beautiful things. I have all the faith in the world that you're going to do an incredible job with T space, with the pops of colors and the storage and everything else. This is for you, Nikki, what does T need to think about before she even begins this renovation?
One of the things that is really, really important about Tracy's space is it's a little bit tricky because she has this one wall where everything has to happen off of, and then everything else is access points. So one of the things that's really important when in this space in particular, but in any renovation, is you want to measure everything. You want to get the walls, the ceiling height, the windows, the doors, and you also want to make sure that you take those measurements with you along with a measuring tape wherever you go shopping, so that you avoid, you know, falling in love with a piece and then not being able to include that piece into your space because it doesn't fit.
Yeah, that would be a problem. So make sure the furniture fits through the door and it can fit in your room. Brenda, once she's done that, like, how should she be looking at furniture?
Yes, Tracy. So before we start looking at furniture, we really want to make sure we're focusing on function. So think about having your larger furniture items first. If you're in your living space, you're going to need your sofa. Think about your bed, dining table. So the larger pieces comes first.
And budget.
Yes, budget. I almost forgot about budget, and it's so important. So you want to plan your budget, because what I always recommend is it's great to go online to your favorite furniture stores, and what you can do is you can start adding your wish list items to the cart. This will give you a great sense of what the total is looking like, and so you can be well prepared before you actually start shopping. One thing to also think about is your lifestyle. Are you a bachelor? Do you have family? Do you have kids? Thinking about your lifestyle will get you to think of the feel of your space, whether you're looking for minimal and sleek, or in Tracy's case here, we're looking at cozy and embracing.
Ooh, I love that. And I'm all about that cozy aesthetic as well. But let's talk about clutter, shall we? Nikki, I'll let you start on this one. How do you avoid clutter?
In Tracy's space, it's going to be pretty simple because she's starting from scratch. But one thing you want to take into consideration is take inventory. You want to make sure that you look at everything you have. Everything has energy, so you don't want to be bringing old energy into your new space if you are, you know, if it's time to let that thing go. If it doesn't make the list, you can donate or you can recycle it.
Also, one thing to think about is accounting for budget for smaller items. So we're looking at accessories. It's really important because you don't want a beautiful finished space that has no character because you didn't afford, you couldn't afford, you know, pillows or decorative items. Those are really the pieces that breathes life into the space. So make sure you account for accessories at the end.
Really important. Okay, great tips from both of you. And Nikki, you've got another tip for us, and that is, like, don't rush the reno. And what do you mean by that?
Absolutely. You know what? A lot of people feel like they just need to get everything into the space right at once. Don't be afraid to live in your space and really take inventory of like how it functions and how it works for you. There's so much information that you can learn from actually feeling the space out before you purchase things.
Okay, well, T, you're in the space now. I want to know, is there, now that you're living in it, is there anything you've learned that you didn't know before you were in the space?
Well, what I've learned is that I need Nikki and Brenda. I need furniture. I need stuff to fill it. I need their expertise. I mean, I know about makeup, but I don't know about interior design. So I definitely need their help. I'm super excited about this, Tracy, but I will say this. I know from working with them, like it's hard for me to relinquish control. I am such a control freak, and so this has been a process for me, just relinquishing the control and letting them do their thing. Like I said, I know about makeup, but I don't know anything about this, so I'm like, okay, I hand it all over to you. But I am very, very confident that this is going to be really, really amazing makeover. Really super excited about it, and we're going to be chronicling it all on our social media, so follow along and look out for it. I'm super excited.
It's going to be fantastic. You are in good hands. Yes, those ladies are going to fix your place up nicely, T. Can't wait for the big reveal. Thank you, ladies. And congrats again on your new home, T. We're all so excited for you.